This is my report of the events that befell me. When I came to, I didn't know who I was, or where I was, or what I was doing there. There was a pain in my head all the time, and I felt weak. It pounded with all the questions running through it, and I thought it would explode. I looked around to see what was there. I looked through the desk, opening drawers, seeing what was there. Computer. Familiar. Familiar. My God. As I looked out the window, I could see I was not on Earth. I was in a house on the top of a cliff. On the ground floor of that house, a presence was stirring. Who are you? Who am I? Why does this all look familiar? Is this my home? Your face. Familiar. I know it. I know it. Me. You're me. Is this a dream? If so, I don't want to see it. Where are you going? He entered my mind and tore it open. I knew not where I was, only that I had been here before as well. So I looked around there too, wondering what all this could possibly be about. What was it he was trying to make me remember? What did I need to remember? It was almost there. I could feel it on the tip of my mind. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Where? Where's the green dome? How do I get there? Hello? Hello? Then I saw it, the green dome. As I walked up the steps, I began to remember I was an agent in the Space Corps, that I had come here, to this place, to be married to Eloise. A piece of heaven on earth, she'd called this place. It was heaven for both of us. I loved this place and I longed to see Eloise. She was in the green dome, the house we stayed in on honeymoon. I moved to the door to be with her. But he pulled me back. Why stop it there? I didn't even get to see her. The rest of that day I sat and thought. All he did was stand and stare, intent on studying me. He seemed to copy all that I did, like he was trying to be me. Well, I knew who I was now, and he knew how I came to be here. That night, all my thoughts went with me as I sank into peaceful oblivion. When I awoke the next morning, he was nowhere to be seen. I searched for a way out, but where doors to the outside world should have been, only walls existed. And as I tried to open the windows, I could see they were held fast, and the glass was unbreakable. I was, under all circumstances, trapped. When I returned to the living room, he was already there. Why don't you sit down? I have a wife and child back at home, my real home. I want to go back there. Do you know what it's like to be in love? Do you know what it's like to miss someone? Now where are you going? Argosy base, where I'm based. Are you gonna show me how I got here? Control room. I was making final checks before takeoff. Temple was in charge of getting the people on board. Block was in charge of engineering. It was a colonization trip. We were on our way to Dag Trader. Our job is to find suitable uninhabited planets for colonization, then report back to Earth. After all the bureaucratic form filling, the decision making, and the backhanders, we go back after a year to take the colonists. Dag Trader was a good planet, but had a lot of vegetation. We needed to clear it away first, before a camp could be made, and the colonists set down. Our ship was the Cabulan, one of the largest troop carriers in the fleet. It had been converted to take the voyagers. We were heavily armed to do the job of clearing the vegetation, and in case the need arose anyway, although we'd never encountered hostile alien life forms before. Dag Trader sighted, we went to do our job. Block, Temple and I had had a good few drinks beforehand though. Block was in his element, standing guard over the engines and the weapons banks. I knew he was eagerly waiting for the destruction to begin. Temple scanned the horizon for any unusual activity in the area, but reported none. Initiate response, procedure. Block, you ready down there?
Yes.
All guns primed?
Yes.
Ready to fire in 5.
Didn't fire any blanks.
Yeah, kiss my ass. Initiating sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Erase. Firepower poured down onto Dag Trader. The whole forest had fallen at sundown. We were lost in jubilation, not realizing the consequences of what we had done. A year is a long time to be away. Well done, guys. Come and join me for another drink. Hold on. See something on the screen?
What is it?
Dunno. Temple, all your scanners show.
Lawful.
Move it. Block, get us humanity.
Need time.
Time, mate. Move! Shit. We were helpless. Our guns wouldn't fire. Our engines wouldn't start. Cabulan was enveloped by a force we couldn't understand. And except for 3 objects, all we could see was blankness. And then I felt drowsy. We didn't understand what the force was doing to us. Only that it was doing something to us. What was it all for? All we wanted to do was colonize Dag Trader. What were we being attacked for? Wait, I remember something else happening then. The crew and colonists were put into some sort of suspended animation. I was taken from the ship. I was surrounded by whiteness. I was being probed. Memories ran through my mind. I sensed a feeling of anger, intense anger, that we were being punished, myself in particular. It was anger at what we'd done to Dag Trader. The only reason for that could be that in the year we had been away, someone else had colonized Dag Trader. My last thoughts were of Eloise. Another colony. There was another colony already there. And we wiped them out. Those things on that ship, those creatures, it was their people? Oh no, we didn't look. We didn't look hard enough. I felt as though he were drawing my attention to these particular creatures, that they were, to him, the biggest loss. And then I realized why. Oh, God, no. Your family. I killed your family. No wonder you always look pissed off. As for me, how do you think I feel? Turned unresponsible. How many of your people did we wipe out? I wonder. Oh, God, I never wanted this to happen. That wasn't what we were there for. Do I look like a soldier to you? No. What good did it do? I failed. I didn't feel it right to pull him at that moment, so I stayed where I was, to think. Later on I found him in the bedroom, reading books in a way I'd never been taught. He went through all the books in the house, enjoying, as far as I could tell, the majority of them. He didn't seem too keen on Shakespeare, though. It was my turn to observe. He fascinated me as much as I seemed to fascinate him. And the thought struck me that we were both being studied by his fellow creatures, which could only mean one thing. You're as much a prisoner here as I am. He didn't like what I said, and disappeared. The books he'd chosen fascinated me, as they represented books from both my childhood and adult lives. The house seemed to me to contain a mixture of memories. I wondered, in confusion, how this was possible. I studied him watching videotapes. Some he liked.
Good, Zachary, good.
Some he did not.
There's only one thing for it. Make like a ballet dancer. Sorry? Please.
He learnt how to use a CD player, in his own way of course, and he liked to listen to music. Music brought back memories for myself, and it seemed to do so too, for him.
After the love has gone, ooh yeah. After the love has gone, ooh yeah.
A week passed, in which all we did was reflect and remember our lives as they were. We both longed to be free. He was trapped in an alien body, an experiment of his people. They wanted to understand how we functioned.
Sat together in a stone cold silence, listening to the clock on the wall. Shed a tear for all your feeling, pretend it hasn't happened at all. In a dream you can't remember, and doesn't it just cut like a knife? Recalling all those happy times, walking through the cavern of my life, you know. After the love has gone, tell me baby, is it worth holding
beautiful Eloise. The home moves I watched of her and my son only made me want them more. He could see that. And I knew he was sharing a similar loss too.
A kingdom built to last forever, designed around the fabrics of time, in the extreme of pure perfection. So where did I commit a crime? Cruel world of disillusion. I never thought it would end this way, and you and I lost in hatred. Never a kind word to say, yeah. After the love has gone, tell me, baby, is it worth holding on? After the love has gone, yeah, baby, is it worth holding on? Yeah. After the love has gone, tell me, baby, is it worth holding on?
Let me out of here. I've got a home to go to. I know you're watching. You've been watching all the time. Go on then, kill me. You're going to anyway. You're going to take my place, aren't you? That's what all this crap's for. You're going to Earth to be with my family. See how the humans live. Then do unto us what we've done to you. Go on then, kill me! The others, at last. No, you can't be. You can't die. How do I get out of here? A gateway. Final report. Going through the barrier was an experience I will never forget. Once through it, I made it to Capulet, revived the others, and we got the hell out of there. There was no sign of their ship. If there were others around, we didn't know it. If we were followed, We didn't know. Maybe they decided they got all the information about us they needed. Whatever. I guess, before we go back out there, we better be prepared for the next meeting. As for him, we left him behind. But a part of him will always be with me. Always. End of report. Something else happening there. Cast and another colony. There was another colony already there. And we wiped them out. Yes, what's the next one? Those things on that ship. Those creatures. Was there people? Oh no. We didn't look hard. No, we didn't. Another colony. There was another colony already there, and we wiped them out. Oh. Yeah. Those things on that ship, those creatures, it was their people. Oh no, We didn't look hard. We didn't look hard, did we? Another colony. There was another colony already there, and we wiped them out.
At any one time, there are almost 2,000 individual active thunderstorms.
There's only one thing for it. Make like a ballet dancer. Sure.